Late. Anyway, hi, hey everybody. Oh wait, what is this? Hold on a second. I just gotta. Whoa. Huh. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Okay. I know that's what I'm looking at. We need to do that. We should do that. Hold on one second. Guys, I was just listening to that thing. Sorry. Yeah, no, those are real. That guy's legit, but Sarah, for you, what you're talking about, that guy, but he thinks everybody's innocent. I'm not a big fan, but he always gets legit stuff, so those are real. But we should try. I didn't even think about that. I thought everything would be sealed, but it's a part of the case. So of course, if they're not sealed, they would be a part. It's a part of the case. Um, yeah. But let's not try to take attention right away right now. Let's you know what I'm saying? Because then everybody will leave and then well maybe I'll do well, that guy's weird about I don't know. Yeah, dude, we should watch them together, but we should just order them real quick. Cause I'm not sure how he is about like letting people use his stuff, to be honest. Anyway, nothing. Well, no, never mind. Don't leave. Um, I don't know though. He's a little. I've had a little interaction with him before. I don't know. We'll talk later. But we could just order it now that we know they're available, Sarah. I know you guys don't know what we're talking about, but it's just something we figured out. We should just try to order it real quick. Dang it. Now I wish I could be doing that right now. Well, let me get these. How I'm already 5 minutes in. Let me do this real quick. Um, no, it's okay. Now I'm like so distracted. Not it's not your fault because I want to I want to see what oh I gotta let's just do this. No, I know I saw that. I saw the interior. I saw it. Oh, I know him too. But the same other person has it too. Okay. We should just get it real quick. Dang it. I should have. I knew that stuff was going to come out. I should have just ordered it. Oh well. All right. Wait, what? No, girl, you know what they say about cell phones? They are nasty. No, it's about the channel. I'm trying to figure out something here. Sorry, guys. Something just came out and now I'm a little distracted. Okay, so we're gonna go over the Rosemary calls. We should hurry up and gosh, I wish I had time to hurry up and look up how and get those ordered because we could maybe possibly have them by tomorrow. Then we wouldn't have to worry. Um, you should try, Sarah, try to look it up for me and stuff. It shouldn't be that hard, and then we could just order it real quick, and then the first thing in the morning. I don't know. Now that second one that you sent me, I would feel more comfortable using his stuff than the first one. The first one, yeah, I wouldn't feel as comfortable using his stuff. But the second one, he's pretty cool. Sarah, do you know what I'm talking about? The second guy you showed me, he's actually a pretty cool guy. Okay, so I don't think I need my headphones. All right. Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't know you did. All right. All right, so yeah, we'll just talk later about that. Maybe I'll even do a live on it, but let's just focus on this, get this done. Oh, okay. I know people think about, oh, my haters are gonna have a heyday with this first 6 minutes. I'm not blaming you, Sarah. It's not, that's not what I'm saying. It's my fault that I'm doing this, but oh, I could just already see it. Oh my God, why aren't you prepared? Come not prepared. Well, sometimes when you're live, things come up, and this just happened as after I went live, I seen the freaking text. So sometimes things come up when you're live. So all my haters. Yeah, these are going to be the Rosemary ones. Okay, so I'm going to go through all of them, even the ones I already read, but there is more that I hadn't read yet. I'm kind of disappointed because you know how I loved her second response so bad. Well, she ends up like kind of being nice and giving in, and I was loving that response too. But they end up talking more, which is fine. I mean, I'm not gonna judge anybody or anything because at the time, that was the father of her kids, and but yeah. So there are a bunch more. There's 51. There's 50 pages of messages. And yeah, so I was going to read them. I was going to start from the ones we already read. So there's just a complete list of all of them anyway. So I went through and took them all out. But yeah. We'll see. It's going to be too late to get them now. They're already closed. It's 6:30. Hold on. I guess we could use, but I think the way it looks like the other guy's doing it is he's going to be just doing commentary instead of just playing it, right? I know, impatient, but it's only 8 minutes. I do like to let people come in anyway. If you guys know my lives, I usually don't start till like 10 minutes in to let people, uh, no, just one of the state, like offices. I was saying it's okay. I know I should. I always do that to myself where I'm like, oh, it's probably not available, and I don't do it, and then I wait for, and I kick myself in the butt. I should have just tried. I'm talking to Sarah. Sorry, guys. Who's snapping at who? Are people snapping at people? I didn't even know anybody was snapping at anybody. I wasn't even talking about anybody in here. I was talking about usually it's the rewatch crew. Because usually the people that are live, they like lives, but it's the people that rewatch it that get so mad if I like talk to people at first. I wasn't specifically talking about any of you guys. But Sandra, also give me what does that mean? You're leaving? Sandra? No, and I might take a couple breaks because you guys got to remember when I'm reading, these are long ones. These are like long, each one's really long. He writes for like a book each freaking message. So sometimes I do like to just take a minute and just chat a little bit because it does once you read so much, I start, like, getting tongue-tied. Alright, let's start. I know I am really distracted now. Not because of you, Sarah, because of that. Because now it's like I'm so anxious to How dare you? I wear to rile that. That cracks me up with your eyebrows. Alright. Okay, yeah, I know, I'm just saying I had some of this smoothie and it whew. Okay, here we go. Oh, do I usually put it like that? Okay. So we're gonna start at the beginning. So it's 11:16 when he reaches out. November 16th. He says, "Hi, Rosemary." And make it one more bigger. Actually 250. Okay. Oh, 250 is usually good. There we go. Okay. Hi, Rosemary. It was good to see you that you accepted my request and decided to be my friend on here. Before I go any farther, let me just tell you what my intentions with you are. I want to be a better person and would still like to be a part of your life and our kids' lives. I know that I have not always done the best job with this, but for everyone in life, I believe there is a time or opportunity that they get to decide to finally do it. This would be mine. I will not ask anything from you other than us being connected and being able to send messages to you. And maybe getting a few pictures of our kids would be terrific. Oh, would be terrific. Thanks again for taking the time to add me back on here. It means the world to me. You are amazing. Let me know if all of this is okay with you. And also how Callie and Kingston are doing. Callie's birthday is in just a few days and she will be turning a big 2. How amazing is this gonna be? Please send me pictures of her at her birthday party. Right back to me when you do have the time to do so. Love you guys so much, Wade. And then he writes her again. Remember, he writes her a few times before she responds. So he says, look, he ended up. So wait, I forget. It's when it says recipient deleted, it's the person that he's right recipient. So it would be he deleted her, right? Yeah, on this one. Okay. Hello, Rosemary. Well, I wrote to you one message prior to this one, but you may have had to pay money to accept it. A friend of mine sent me a credit so that I could reach out to you. Before I go any further, I want to let you know two things. One, that I'm trying to talk to you so that I can reconnect with you and our kids. Two, so that hopefully you can send me pictures of Callie's birthday party. That is in a few days. There comes a point in everyone's life where they decide to finally do the right thing. It may look like everything that I do is wrong or a mistake, and that it is not for me to decide. But I can tell you this much, that everyone at some point or another gets the opportunity to finally come around and do what is right. This would be my time to do the right thing for you guys. I want to be a part of your life in Cali and Kingston's. I hope and pray that you decide to let me be part of all of your lives. Please write me back if you feel like you would like to, and give our kids hugs and kisses from Daddy. Love you all so much, Wade. Um, and then I don't know why that's titled Possible Money. And then he writes her again, so she still hasn't responded. And he says, I ended the call by letting them know that they will be getting nothing from. This is the one. So, okay, taking this out of context, when we were reading all of them, we could tell who this was a mistake, remember, and who he meant to write to. I think it was uh Dimitri or something. As you get them in order, it was obvious who he was trying to write to. This was that mistake where he wrote to Rosemary and it was supposed to, I think it's Dimitri. But it says, I ended the call by letting them know that they will be getting nothing further from you nor I. When I instructed her to call you, she said that she would rather whatever info you were going to tell them to come directly from me. They were completely full of effing shit. No God media bastards. It is fine. We will discover someone else who will pick up the story, bro. Stay at task. So he wrote this to the wrong person. I shouldn't even have kept this in here, but oh well. Okay. And then he writes her, so she still hasn't responded. He doesn't even tell her, oh, wrong person. So she's probably like, what the heck? Why is she, what is he talking about? But he writes her, now this is the next day, 4:09. He says, God, it keeps doing that. Okay. Yeah. Look what it, there we go. Wanted to send so much love to you and our kids. Hope that you and they are all doing so well and staying safe. What have you guys been up to? Are you living in Havana now? Right back when you get some downtime. All my love, Wade. She still doesn't respond. And then 2 days later, he writes her again and he says, Dear Rose, please give our daughter a hug and kiss from daddy. She's always on my mind, but is especially so today. Pray and hope that you are all doing extremely well. I wanted to send my happy birthday wishes to our little girl. Thank you so much. Have a great day, you guys. And if you ever do have the ability to do so, please send me a picture of her in Kingston. My love, Wade. And then, wait, did I do it? Yeah. 11:21. So a couple of days later, she still hadn't responded. But she does end up responding. Well, you guys know that. So he says, Hey Rose, well, I wanted to start my morning off by letting you and the kids all know that I was thinking about you. How are you doing? They take us early, like it is now, out of the cell to take a shower and spend a little bit of time in the open area. What have you been up to? How was Callie's birthday on the 19th? And where did you guys celebrate it at? If you get the opportunity, for sure, try to send me some pics of it, as I would love to see you and her. Goodbye, Rose. Write to me when you get at a moment of downtime. Wade. And then she finally responds. That same day at 11:21, 5:03 p.m. She says, "What's up, Wade? You do know I know what's going on, right? And now that you're about to get most likely life in prison, now you want to be a part of my kid's life, but you didn't want them when you were outside them bars. Wade, you turned into a monster. You abandoned your family and chose the life you live now. I wish you were Wade. I wish you were the Wade I once knew. I wish you would be open with me like I was with you. What's going on? Why would you do this? I just don't understand. And I wish I did. I can't have the kids knowing who you are and what you have done. You have to understand that if you even truly think about these kids, I watch every single news report and I'm just so sick, Wade. I will never send you any money. So please don't ever ask, Rosemary. Yeah, because that one thing was titled Possible Money. But you know what? That was probably the one that was supposed to be to Dimitri. So that's probably why she says something. I mean, probably she's so used to him asking for money anyway. But remember that title was saying possible money question mark? So duh, she's probably thinking that that's what he was trying to ask, like money, which he might have until she said that. Maybe that was to her. I don't know. Wait, we're on page 7. Let me see. Look, I want to show you what I'm talking about. Look. Right here. It is. It's the one that was supposed to be to Dimitri. Possible money. But she probably saw that title. But I mean, she could see that that can't be to her, but I don't know. Who knows? She's probably just used to him always asking for money too. Anyway, all right. So she responds and then he writes back, Dear Rose, I would never ask you for money, so you really don't have to even say that. It's obvious to me that we have 2 kids, and that is enough to try to afford. How could I ever even mention money with you? What kind of man would that make me? Less of one for sure, and I am not that. Let me say to you that it would be nice to hear that perhaps you didn't believe the news and still had faith in me. Just because someone gets accused of something does not mean that it is the truth at all. Come on, Rose. You have been doing this long enough with friends and even family members to know that these people are not right and do play games. Despite what the news says and what anyone says, that I confessed or did this or that, do not believe the hype. I know that people talk down or bad about me, but that's what life is for someone in my situation. It's up to those people who want to see me as I once was or I could potentially be. These are the people that I would like to be a part of my life. I'm guessing that because of the situation that I am in, someone has probably told you to not let the kids be a part of my life. You also know that before I came into the situation that I called you and told you that I was trying to get it right. If you hate me, then you must hate your father and your uncle, your own blood. Hate consumes us, so do not let it destroy you in the relationships that you should and maybe need to have. I'm not asking to be the kid's biggest part of life, but I could still be a part. If you and I actually mean you, oh wait, if you and I actually mean you and not someone whispering in your effing ear about me and talking shit, decide that you do not want me to ever be in their lives, well then do that. But I think they deserve to know me. I know and trust me when I say I know. I really do that people are going to talk about me like I am some celebrity. It is sad, Rosemary, that people find other people to talk about to make entertainment in their own lives. Now, moving forward, I will not say any names or mention anyone in particular or shit talk anyone because that's just something that a real man does not do. So, if we talk ever, Rose, let's just talk about us or me or you. It does not matter. But do not tell me what other people have to say about me because I really could care less. Let them live it up in their own worlds. An individual is innocent until proven guilty. You know all about this, Rose. So, you asking me why I did this and that does not make sense. But if you love or maybe have even the smallest care about the old Wade, the Wade that was once with you, then maybe that's enough for you to be here for me as I go through this. If it is not, then you do not have to be. I cannot make you do anything that you do not in your heart feel for anymore. I have people to speak with. I have my own money. I'm not effed up in here. The worst part is being charged for something so severe when it should not be that. So look, I won't ask you ever for even just a penny. Like I said earlier, how could I? I want every penny and every dollar to go to our kids and making their lives something great. Maybe you don't want daddy to ever be there for them anymore in moving forward. It would be great if you decide to send me a picture or two, something to look at daily and motivate me. I don't think that that would be wrong. Is this something you might consider for me, please? So, what are you up to? I noticed that when you added me on here, it says that you live in Havana, Florida. What are you doing over there? Doesn't your dad live in Georgia? By the way, how is John Bodaford doing? And do you know what the institution he is in now? Always remember, Rose, that people talk and media talks, and that's all it is. And then she says, Wade. So she responds and says, Wade, you must have forgotten. I know what you're capable of, and it was before me. Wade, there will never be an us again. We will never be the same. I honestly shouldn't be talking to you, and that's no one telling me that. No one is whispering in my ear. These are my children. I know the best interest for my children. Me and my kids have came a long way. Me and my kids are happy for the first time. Wait, me and my kids are happy for the first time in a long time. Things you put me through changed me so much, and it took a lot to fight my everyday demons because of you. Someone can someone came into my me and my children's life, and we are a family of 4 now. Callie and Kingston now have a stepbrother and sister. This man stepped in the shoes you couldn't fill. You should thank that man for taking care of us, making sure me and the kids you helped me make have what we need. Even soon we're about to get a house. Or sorry, and soon we're about to get a house. You asked how we were doing, and we are doing so much better. We are happy. You forget you called me to make things better, but kept doing what you hold on. Okay, you forget you called me to make things better, but you kept doing what you were doing out there. You were not trying. You abandoned them again and again and again. All you are is a sperm donor, and you know what that is because you have one to do. Wait, sorry, why can't I read this? So all you are is a sperm donor, and you know what that is because you have one too. Do you do understand? So hard when it's not right and right. So you do understand what that's like. And I'm going to ask you to please watch your mouth. You did not see me cuss or anything in my last message, right? I would like the same respect. I deserve that much. What are you expecting to do for my kids behind bars the rest of your life? Or maybe dead? Florida loves the death penalty. My kids shouldn't have to go through this. And my question is, why would you want these innocent children to have to deal with this? I'm glad they're as young. I'm glad they're this young to not know about it or understand what's going on. Pictures of the kids are going to have to wait. Wait, I don't trust you. And I can't trust you with my kids' pictures. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I hope she doesn't end up ever sending them. But yeah, I don't trust you and I can't trust you with my kids' pictures. You said you had kids on the news. Oh, so she's mad because so you said you had kids on the news. I don't ever want to hear that ever again. You will not put my kids' faces on something so awful. You will not ruin their future. They're going to be something great. Wade, they're going to be something we can never be, and I will make sure of it. It's my mother's duty to protect them and help them. I need to feed the kids dinner. I'll check my phone later, Rosemary. And then he writes back, Rosemary, look, I'm not trying to be your man or have you be my woman. I should be thanking whoever the man is that's taking care of you and our kids. Whatever he is doing, you say that he's doing right, so keep at it. I'm a man too at the end of the day, so I realize my faults and shortcomings. I know that again and again you like to point them out. Do you do the same to your dad and uncle? Sometimes we don't need for you to be the one pointing your finger. Maybe you do not understand, but I see you, Rose, as a great individual and a perfect mother. If I had not said that in the past or enough, know that is how I feel in my heart. I do wish that I could have been more to our kids, but sadly for you, I am more than just a sperm donor. Actually, and generally with a sperm donor, you do not personally know who the donor is. Yet it is a random person that is supplied through a third party agency. He's taking it so literally. She just means you're not a father, Wade. You're no more than their sperm donor because you have no part in their life. You're not a father. You just donated the sperm, basically. But he's taking it like, well, no, actually, a sperm donor, you get it from a third party agency, and then you don't even know who the sperm. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Me and you actually have a past and did not know or wait, me and you actually have a past and did know one another. That alone makes me more than a donor. I know that you get angry and say a lot of things. So even though you fault me, I will not fault you. You are a perfect person in every way. So thanks for taking care of our kids and putting them up in every way, shape, and form that they need to make their lives better than either mine or yours could ever have been. Did you read all that I said to you? I know that Florida loves the death penalty, Rose. Thanks for that bit of positivity. I am innocent man, and although it is going to take some time for this entire situation to get resolved, I will be a free man once again. Maybe then at that time I can be something better. So don't be down on me or resent me. I know that I placed a lot of demons in your mind, and that was things that you had to grow from that it was things that you had to grow from if you ever completely were able to. If anyone put me through such things, I would find it maybe impossible. So I know who you are and how strong you can be. Remember, like I told you, I am so proud that another man is able to make you happy and support the kids. Nothing could make me happier for them other than that. I remember the good times that we had and I remembered the bad. So we were not meant for one another, okay? I get that. There was one time when we were in Texas and there was a red cardinal bird that landed on the window while we were sitting in our car. It pecked its beak again and again and sat there for some time and then dropped down to the ground. And right beside it just happened to be a brown cardinal bird. Two birds, one a boy and the other a girl. Then they put their beaks together and kissed one another. Do you remember? Now we have a boy and a girl together. I don't believe in coincidences. Things always happen for a reason. So, one more time, let me remind you that I am not here for money. I have my own, and I eat and get Cantan in here, and I am more than okay. The reason that I am talking to you is to apologize first for ever hurting you and breaking your heart. You don't have to talk down to me or be negative, but if we talk, just be here for me. Innocent until proven guilty. Maybe one day you will see the good in people, all people, even me. When that day comes, then you will be ready to let me be a long distance daddy. I can be I can't be anything much locked away, and with that you are right. But our story and what we created together was more than sperm. I think you know that. Can't wait to hear back from you, Rose. Always so good to hear from you. Keep your spirits forever high, as I will try to do the same. When you believe in people and everyone one day, when you believe in people and everyone one day, you may again believe in me. Right back when you have some downtime. Wait, that was what day I want to see so I could see how long he waits to write her again. So that was the 21st, and then I think that he writes her the 25th, I think it said. So he does wait 4 days. He writes her back. Hey, Rose, wanted to write you and see how you and the children are doing. I know that you say that I'm just a sperm donor, and I am, of course, upset over the fact that you would say that. But at the same time, I also know exactly where you're coming from. Who is right? Neither you nor I, but you are more right. Just know that I did try, at least more than you give me credit for. It was not easy when I left you and moved away after getting out of prison. But of course, it could have been easier if I had made it that way. But you know that I am a hard headed and far from perfect. Once I did move away, I can say that I did make the effort to change. You were just not around to get to see it. I always wanted to come see the kids, but I still was not stable and did not have transportation or the money to make it happen. So, yes, Rose, I did make money, or I did make many a mistake with everything. I could have been better, done better. I apologize wholeheartedly for the wrong and pain that I have left you with. I am so glad to hear of the situation now and that the kids are doing well. Dang it, where did I just. Urgh. So sensitive when I scroll up. Okay. Situation. Maybe one day you will accept me as something greater than just a sperm donor. I was young, am young, and still learning, but the journey is not over yet. Happy to hear that yours is starting now on a great path. I know you feel that you cannot include the kids in my life with what I have going on. I can see where you're coming from and saying that. You are not wrong for protecting them. A mother and her will to protect, or mother in her will to protect her children is strong. I know that is all that you are doing. I can never discredit you, but rather give you my utmost respect. You were strong when a lot of people around you, including myself, were weak. When your dad and uncle were doing things that shouldn't have been going on, and myself included, doing things that I would have been doing, wait, doing things that I would have been well off avoiding, you remained intact and strong through the storm and now have come out on the other side where the weather is warmer and brighter. For that, I am so proud of you, Rose. I apologize in the previous letter for using language that you did not like. I will do I will do well to avoid such language when speaking to you in the future. So, yes, to answer your question, I am happy that you are being taken care of with a good man that does right by both of you and the children. It makes my heart smile. You may have thought that I would have had a different reaction, but no. What makes you happy and is good for the children makes me happy as well. So you are staying in Havana? How are you guys liking it out there? Do you have a job or are you a full-time mommy? You mentioned that he has two children of his own. Are they around our age or ours ages, like their kids' ages, ours ages? Either is great. Older would probably be helpful to you in helping with the young ones. I wanted to open up to you and be mature, something we both know I have lacked. Perhaps one day I will get another opportunity at a lot of things in general. But for now, it's one day at a time. I had court for my first arraignment this morning. It may be on the news. Remember, the tunnel gets the darkest right before the light. A little quote that I have been holding on to. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to read this, and I hope that at some point you can smile and forgive me. knowing that I was not in my right mind and that at least I will continue to try to I will continue to try given the chance, never giving up. Always good to be able to write to you, Rose. Right back when you have the time, Wade. So then he writes another the next day because this is just the next day now. Hold on, let me take a sip. Hey Rose, what's up? Just wanted to let you know that I wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving. Hope that the kids are doing well as you and your man and his kids. Um, I know that I am writing this to you a day or so early, but you know how it goes in here, and you have to take advantage of using this while I have it because I may not on Thursday. Never know. How is everything going for you today? I really wish that I was free and was around to eat a good meal. Plus, everyone is probably starting to put their Christmas decorations up, and houses are looking alive with spirit. I love this time of year. Not much has changed on my end. I actually went to court just the other day. Did you see me on the news then? You mentioned that you watch all of my news coverage, so I am sure that you saw the latest. My representing lawyer was able to put in our plea of not guilty. He whispered to me and let me know that they are building a team of 5 lawyers to represent me on this case. That was great to hear. Keep me up in your spirits. And if you ever say any prayers, try to throw one in there for me if you care to. It would be greatly appreciated. Really, I know that you have a lot on your plate, and I can only imagine as a mom all the tasks that you have on your schedule. They say that this is one of the most challenging things a woman has to face in her lifetimes, raising her children, but it is also the most rewarding. I know as you continue to watch our little ones grow, you get to sit back and smile at what you were a part of creating. Try to go up. There we go. There we go. Right here. Okay. I know that you say that I am just a sperm donor. Like I said, that would have been true maybe if you didn't know me and we never had a relationship. But being that we had some type of a relationship together, that rules that out. Being if you truly feel that way, then I can't fight words to make that untrue. You feel how you feel, and I respect that to the fullest extent. How is it living in Havana? Do you stay with your old man at his place? Happy Thanksgiving, Rose. Hope that everyone gets as full as possible and gets to spend quality time with one another. Have a happy day. Love, Wade. And then she doesn't respond. And then 2 days later, he writes her again and says, Hey, Rose. Just wanted to wish everyone a happy Turkey Day. Hope that the food was well and the company even better. All smiles today from the kids, I'm sure. I can only imagine the looks on their faces as they filled their little bellies. Have a great day and even better night. Wade. And then still didn't respond. So now we're going on December 3rd. He says, Hi, Rose. Just wanted to see how you and the kids were doing. Happy Thanksgiving. Know it's a little late in the message, but I send my best. I hope that all you I hope that you all were able to have a good time and everyone got along well. I know that you told me before that you watch the news and keep up with my situation. Today, the state brought me paperwork letting me know that they're seeking the death penalty in my case. I will be going to trial to show my innocence. Something that I keep in mind is this quote: The tunnel gets the darkest before the light. Sometimes even the worst of situations are for a reason, and just when it seems the worst, something good comes from it. If you care even a bit about me, still in a general sense, then wish me well. I know, of course, that I will be sitting here for a while. If you ever change your mind about pictures, that would be so great. Thanks, Rose. Right back when you get the chance. Now she responds that day on 12/3 and says, "Yeah, I read the news. So this is the day. I'm guessing she probably felt like, okay, I should respond because this is the day they said they're charging him with the death penalty. They're seeking the death penalty." So she says, "Yeah, I read the news. How are you feeling about it? Wait, if you can't win this, think realistically. What are your thoughts?" Ugh, it's so sensitive when I do these separate. I hate that. Okay, there we go. And then he writes back. Wait, so that was 11:51 PM. So he probably didn't have the tablet till the next day, right? Oh, yeah, because 12. He doesn't write back till the afternoon, 12:55 PM the next day. He says, "How am I feeling about I?" And then it's redacted. I have never had to go through something like this before. When you say think realistically, what does that mean? The next coming months are going to be hard on me, but I will be able to maintain and keep up. How was your Thanksgiving? I was kind of thinking like, what does she mean by think realistically? I have no idea. And then she writes back that she says, I feel the same for you, Wade. Honestly, not happy with this at all. You know what I mean by realistically. I understand life, but death, it hit me hard with that. Thanksgiving was nice, going through family and relationship problems, but I'll get through it. Always. How's everything going with you? And he responds right back and he says, it means a lot to me what you said. I wasn't sure if you still cared what happened to me or not, but I can tell now that you do. Thank you, Rose. What's going on with your relationship problems? Of course, you can get through them because you are so strong, the strongest woman I know. Talk to me about what's going on if you want to, because I am interested. I'm going to go to sleep for a little while because I didn't sleep good last night after getting this news. I will be back on here around 3 or 4 and see what you wrote back. Again, thanks for being concerned about me. I still worry about you. And then he writes, so he must go to sleep, gets back, and then writes her at about 5:58 p.m. He says, what's up? I wanted to take the time to write back to you. I wrote earlier, but I was so tired that it was a kind of short. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to think about me. Every letter that I get is something that brings me up. So, what is going on with your relationship? You were living with the dude, right? The last time that we talked, it sounded like you had everything together and did not have any issues. But if he can't handle you, then maybe it's not meant to be. I don't know. You tell me what's going on because I really want to know. You know that my situation is the same and hasn't changed. So it's kind of boring on my end. Thanks for caring. It means the world to me. You don't even know. It's been hard on me since yesterday when they brought me the paperwork saying that they're going to try to give me the death penalty. But how have you been? I can only imagine what you're going through. I hope that everything works out for the better with you and the kids. Maybe if you won't send me a picture of the kids, then you could send me a picture of you. That would be awesome. If you don't mind, write back to me when you can. And then he writes back again. This is the same day at 7:53. Says, "Hey Rose, I just wanted to write again to you and hope that you and the kids had a good day. I know that we're all going through a lot, and I'm not being selfish talking about myself. I know that you told me how you are having relationship problems. Of course, you're the strongest person that I know, so you will be able to rise above. I know it's still a lot in the meantime, but get back at me and when you have the chance, sorry. Get back at me when you have the chance. Every letter from you helps bring me back down to earth again, and thank you for doing that." And then 6 days pass. Wow, nothing. And then he writes her again and says, "What's going on with you, girl? Did everything work itself out with your relationship problems? You mentioned a little bit about what was going on with you, but you really didn't go into detail and left me out of the loop. I understand that it might not be my position, but I still can't help but to have you in my thoughts and on my heart. How are the children doing? Been thinking about you all equally. Let me know how everything is and how everyone is doing. Do hope that your situations that you had going on were able to work themselves out because you deserve nothing but the best. Of course, we both know." Oh my God. Hold on. Of course, we both know that you can rise above and accomplish whatever it is that you please. So that's just another small task for you to change or overcome. Have a great night, Rose, and give the kids a kiss from Daddy. Can you hear that? Oh my lord. It's it's distracting me from reading. Hold on. So then 5 more days pass. She hasn't responded, so he writes her again. Hey, so how's it going? It's almost Christmas time. Are the neighborhoods all decorated and neat looking? Christmas was always a good time for me. Give sweet hugs and kisses to our little ones from Daddy. But how are you doing? Hope that everything got resolved and all your problems worked themselves out. I know the last that we spoke, a lot was going on for you. Did you see the news? They popped up with a new update on me. That dude, Brian Winchester, is trying to chime in and speak on me. Do you remember when we were in Texas and he got brought up? I still remember everything with us like it was yesterday. Write back when you can, and I will write more because there's a lot that I want to talk to you about. But I don't know if you're getting these or not. Love you guys. So remember, that was who he was with when he left to Texas. So he spent that 20,000. Well, he said it could have been on drugs. Who knows? But he told in that interview, he basically insinuated that he spent that 20,000 on him and his fiance, which was her at the time. And like he said, he had kids coming, he had to get kid stuff. Like she was pregnant, I think at the time it would have been. So, but he probably spent it on himself. He's probably lying. I mean, who knows? He probably spent some on her, but that would have been around the time. So he was with her when that all happened with Brian Winchester. Huh. All right, so that's 12:15. Now she finally responds on 12:15 and says, "Hey Wade, I know it's been a little bit, but yeah, this is my last stamp for now until I'm able to put more on it. But no, things are pretty effed up for me in a relationship life. I'm pregnant with Gage's child, which was this amazing man I was with. But he decided to try to holler at my cousin Julia. Remember her from Texas? That had the bug car? Yeah, her. Broke my effing heart. Like, dude, no one had been able to get past my wall ever since you. Sorry, let me read that again. Man, my nose is itching. Hold on one second. Okay, let me read that again. So he said, broke my effing heart. Like, dude, no one had been able to get past my wall ever since you. No one has been able to get to my feelings like you had me. Well, I effed up and let my guard down and got my soul crushed again. And then stuff was redacted. I don't know. They redacted this. And then it says, thank you, Wade, for giving me these effing amazing kids, man. Like, damn, I love them so much. Tomorrow, I'm taking the kids out to eat and to see Santa and get pictures. It's Kingston's first Christmas. I'll be getting my own place with the kids after the first. I'm super excited and feeling very good about how I'm doing all by myself. So the pregnancy, he's going to be a deadbeat. Shit, as of right now, I haven't heard a word from him in a few days, lol. He got mad when someone started talking to me. Like, bro, you tried cheating on your pregnant girlfriend with her family member. Are you effing dumb? LMAO, bitch, I deserve better. You know how many chances I gave him? And I've only effed up one time. Like, wait, I'm so serious. When I say I treated this man with so much loyalty, made me sick when his real colors came out. Like, this is shit you would do to me. Wait, this is this is shit you would do to me and did. Yeah. What's wrong with you dudes? I gave you my everything, Wade. Why do I deserve this shit? I'm a good effing person. I'm sorry I'm talking like this. I'm just going through a lot of pain and don't know who to talk to because it was always just him and now I'm alone again. Ugh. Can you make a phone calls, video chats? This is my last stamp. I'll get some more soon. And yeah, I saw the new update. So what are they trying to do about it? Like they really can't do nothing? Keep me updated though. I'm about to clean up and play with the kids. Kingston just started sitting up by himself. He's so effing big. He's your twin, Wade. LOL. No joke. Callie has my body, but your face. LOL. This is BS. I'll talk to you soon. Try to pay for your next message so I can read it. I hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams. Love, Rosemary. And then, wait, hold on. I want to see what date hers was. 8:50 p.m. So he doesn't respond to her to the next day. Let me see. at 6:15 PM. Wow, I wonder why. Maybe he didn't have it because normally he'd be responding right away to her probably, but yeah, maybe he didn't have the kiosk. Okay. So he responds 12:16 on 6:17 p.m. Hey Rose, it's so good to get your letter. Yeah, it's been a while, but I can understand since you were going through so much. Yes, of course I remember your cousin from Texas. So what did he do? Text her or hit her up on Facebook or or something trying to play under her? It's always bad when you catch something like that, but it's even worse when it comes to your own family. I can make phone calls and get video visits. Actually, they just changed the visitation so that now you can schedule them yourself online. Not sure what that website is, but you can call up the jail and find out. You and the kids have been on my mind so much every day. Thank you for the beautiful children that you gave us. You did so much for us, Rose. I wouldn't even ever be able to forget it. It's an incredible thing. You're an incredible thing. Our kids are the world's greatest. Can I just mention that with us both going through things, you know that you can lean on me. Not not there with you in person, but my heart always has been. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. My hope is that you can forgive me and we can reconnect and I can be a part of your life and the kids. I know that you're going I know that you're going to have things always going on out there, but as long as you keep me in the loop, then my heart isn't so heavy. Now, about your heart. I can understand him breaking it over what he has done to you. The one the thing about this is that you have a big heart, so putting it in the hands of the wrong person, it's liable to get dropped and broken. At the same time, you also have the strength and courage of a lion, so you're able to rebound from anything. You did give your heart to me. One of my largest regrets, not cherishing and protecting it. That's another constant regret and thought always crossing my mind. I'm always thinking about what you and the kids are up to. We can set up a visit and I can see all of you. Need need to put you on my visitation list and do this. They want a person's address and phone number. Is your number the same? Called you twice yesterday when I got your letter. But send me an address that I can put down for you and we can get you on my list. Really, Rose, I think that this is something that we both need. It could potentially be healing for both of our hearts. I love you still, and I apologize for not fully giving you the best of love in times before. The future is now what I focus on. There's nothing better in this world than to have you and the kids be some part of my life. I will take what you are willing to give us. It was a letdown to hear that your ex-man couldn't offer you the best, and you may not have heard from him for the past couple of days, but I can be sure that that will change in the next upcoming days. He is going to realize what he lost and come running back. What are you going to do about the pregnancy? Are you going to keep it? I know that this can be a rough decision, but it's entirely up to you at this point. What do you want? And what do you think that you could handle? Do you remember a time when we talked about us and being it, me, and wanting to have the kids with you and no one else? I didn't want any other family. What do you want, Rose? Yeah, I guess I am kind of curious to know. I will support you on whatever decision that you make. I mean that. Damn, we did good though with our children. I know you said thank you, but likewise, and the feelings are so mutual. It took two to make it happen. My heart only wishes that you consider me a little more than just a sperm donor, and you can one day open your heart back up to me and let me be at any part of their lives. I pray every day to make this dream come true. Can you let me be this part? Can you let me be this part our family? When do you want for me to try to call you back? Let me know when you are stable and can afford us to talk. We need to hear each other's voices. I miss yours the most. Love you so much, sweet girl. Keep me up to date, and if you feel like doing it, try to send me a few pictures of the kids and Santa Claus. Bet they had a effing blast when you took them today. Wish Daddy had gotten to be there. Maybe next time. I love you so much and can't wait to talk to you. Wade. Okay, and then she writes back and says, "Hey, so I put $10 on here. I couldn't figure out how to put money on my phone through the app. I'm still working on it. I opened your last message, so I'll have 800 after sending this. What's up? How's everything going?" And then she writes him again and says, "So it keeps denying my card and won't let me send a damn picture. I'm starting to get pissed, lol. So let's just deal with this for now till I can get shit figured out. What do I need to do for you to get video visits? Because the only time I'm able to do all that is when income tax hits. I'll put a few bucks on each thing. I rent in a house. Yay me. Big moves. I can wait to just put the kids in there. I can't wait to just put the kids in their own rooms. Callie effing trashes mine every damn day. Callie has more stuff than me. But anywho, I'm still waiting on my damn money. I'm most likely going to Gage's tomorrow till Christmas and spending Christmas over there. My dad is going to come over there so he can be with the kids. The kids are going to have a good Christmas. I got them a lot of good stuff, and when I get this money, they will have even more stuff. I love having kids. The holidays and other events are just so much fun with them. Kingston, a freaking crybaby all the time. He always wants me. I can't walk past him without him screaming bloody murder. You're missing out, Wade, shaking my head. But yeah, hit me up. I sent you 3 stamps, I think, Rosemary. Crybaby kind of sounds like his dad. No, I'm just joking. That was mean. He's probably cute. Okay, and then he writes back. Wait, what day was that? So that was the 22nd, 125. Then he writes back that later that night, and he says, "Rose, be sure to check the card that you were trying to put the money on with, because my roommate told me that this girl was having the same problem with that too, and it kept denying her, but when she checked the balance of her card, come to find out it still took the money from her. So she had to call GTL and get it fixed. Wanted to give you a heads up because I told them what's up and asked how I could let you know to get it on there, and he was like, "You better have her check and make sure they still didn't take that money. I'm gonna be royally pissed off if they did that shit to us. Like, what the F? Just do us a favor, and when you end up getting your money, be sure to put a little to the side that you can put it on the phone for us to talk. It's good that everyone is spending Christmas together. So much better for the kids. They are going to have a great effing time. Thanks for giving our kids everything and more. You are the best. The world's greatest mom. Award goes to you, baby, hands down. No one can take or replace that from you. Yeah, I know that I'm missing this little bit of time with that both of you and the kids, but just know that this is only temporary and that daddy is coming home before you even know it. That's why I was all excited to tell you the news yesterday about my lawyer's situation because it was a big deal and I thought that you would have wanted to know. And I told you and you were like, "What?" I was like, "Huh?" You were like, "What else did they say?" Haha. You had me cracking up at that. But on the real, Rose, you're the best for being here for me. And it was like that instant connection again when I talked to you. So wait, that sounds like they had a phone conversation, huh? That's what it sounds like to me because they didn't talk about no lawyers on here. There was a little bit of redacted stuff. Maybe that was it, but this almost sounds like a phone call, like they had talked, right? Well, I'm only saying that because I'm wondering if phone calls for prison like is gonna get these ones. I don't know. But they talked. I mean, because she's talking about like wanting to talk to him anyway. So I bet if they that hadn't talked on the phone yet, I bet you they do have some phone conversations. But it does sound like that they did maybe already. Anyway, where's this at? But on the real, Rose, you're the best for being here for me. And it was like that instant connection again when I talk to you. Oh yeah, there we go. Right? That type of feeling that makes you warm and tingle inside and like you can never lose it. I guess when we had each other and made our little angels, that deep rooted connection made it. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. Wait, where are we at? I guess when we had each other and made our little angels, that deep rooted connection made itself deep in both our hearts. We were about to get locked down and shit. And so I'm going to go catch a shower and get cleaned up for the night. Give our little angels all of daddy's love, and I love you too. Um, um, where are we at? Shoot, I just lost my place. Dang it. Both of our hearts we are about to lock down. Okay. We are about to get locked down and shit, so I'm gonna go catch a shower and get cleaned up for the night. Give our little angels all of daddy's love, and I love you too. Good night. P.S. Don't forget to put money aside for us to be able to talk, and I will call you in the next few days or whatever. Like if your man is around, just hide the phone or don't answer, and I will know what's up. If you can pick up, then do that. Good night, sweet girl. And then on Christmas, he messaged her. He says, "Wanted to wish you and the kids a Merry Christmas. It's great that you're going to be at Gage's and that all the kids are going to be together with each other. They are going to have the very best time. You are the greatest mom in the world for all that you have done and how you continue to take care and provide for our kids. It's amazing, and so are you. You have deeply changed my heart and so much more when we talked on the phone the couple of times that we were able to so far." There you go. The couple of times you're able to so far. It's hard to explain, but it really did a lot for me. I can understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. And when you say that you're trying to open up, but that it's something that is hard to do. For me, that's like my job in life now between the two of us is to be able for you to have your heart and the things that you say affect me and you both in a way that continues to grow and shape itself because you deserve to be that type of person because you are so great. And if you can do that for me, then even better. I did a lot of damage, but I always want to be in your life as a good thing. You are like my backbone that helps support everything that I do. It's really hard right now with what I'm going through, but it makes it that much better having you and being able to hear your voice. Oh my god, I just lost word. It's so right. Okay. Oh, here we are. To hear your voice. So, what all the gifts? Hold on. Wait till that goes away. So, what all the gifts did you end up getting for everyone? I'm like imagining the kids' faces when they get their gifts and the looks that they're going to have on their faces. It's going to be such a special moment for all of them. Do you think that you can try to send me more pictures on here and see if it works or whatever? I know that you couldn't get it to the last time, but maybe now something will change. At least that's what I'm hoping for because I want to see you and the kids. Our Christmas wasn't really anything special in here, lol. They try to give us some weird shit at lunch and call it Christmas meal, but far from and not all it was far from and not at all what I wanted to eat. I bet you guys got to eat some fire ass food today. That's what's up. You're supposed to on Christmas. Tell me how much our kids ate and what their favorite foods were. I smiled and laughed a little bit at you when you told me that Kingston is a serious mama's boy, like you can't even walk by him without him crying when he sees you, lol. Got your ass all tied up. I know that I'm supposed to be there helping and be tied up. Man, I know I'm supposed to be there helping and be tied up and shit too, and giving you the breaks that you need. You're gonna have to give me a rain check for like another little bit of time on that, but on that one, but I will be around in the future. You got to send me pictures of Rose. Sorry, oh my God. You got to send me pictures, Rose. I want to be a part of everything and see what's going on. I can't lie. I really wanted that one picture of you when you were going out to the club in Tampa with the fish stockings on and the booty shorts and all that. When you were talking about it and you had me daydreaming and thinking so much, lol. I know that when you went out that night, all the dudes in there probably had their jaws hanging out and their mouths watering at the sight of you, like they wanted a taste. I know you had a good ass time. Wait, I know you had a good ass time though. I could tell that when we were talking about it. Have a great rest of your Christmas day and give our angels my love and hugs. Hit me back when you get back to your place. Now we're at 12:30. He says, Wade to Rosemary, so she didn't respond yet. He says, "What's up, Rose? Wanted to get a letter out to you and the kids and let you know that you guys have been on my mind. Tell me all about your Christmas and how everything went for everyone. I'm really looking forward to hearing all about it. What did you get for our kids? You told me that after Christmas you were going to be leaving your man and heading back over to your place. Is anything going on for New Year's? I know that if I was out, I would for sure be trying to do something fun. But all I'm going to do this year is watch the ball drop in the party in New York City on the TV. Um, we're all looking forward to watching it because of all the artists they're going to be performing, or because all the artists they're going to be performing. We have like 4 channels on our TV, so we don't usually get to watch it other than like Dr. Phil, lol. I swear that's the only type shit that comes on our limited few channels. Do you think that you could try again to send a couple pictures through to me on here? I heard from a couple people in here that their girls tried to do a picture thing before, and sometimes it just doesn't work. It's like wait, it's a glitch in the system, but when you try again some other time, then it goes through. It'd be so great to be able to see you and maybe get on and get one of the kids together. Last time we talked on the phone, it was amazing to me to get to hear Callie talk so good. Like effing incredible. She's doing great. I know and agree with what you say when you told me that I am missing out on so much out there. Trust me, I think about the type of shit all day long and sometimes even dream about it. But listen, don't count me out the game yet. Don't count me out the game just yet because I still have the opportunity to beat this bullshit that I had nothing to do with in coming back home. I've been thinking a lot too about when I do get out of here and where I should go. Like, I really don't have anywhere to jump out and put my feet down at, but I would like to be near the kids, then go out and get a job and be able to actually be the dad figure. Yeah, right. Wait, it's not gonna. Like you have already known, I'm realizing how important they are and that nothing is above them. Like you have already know. Yeah, right. Anyway, hope she's not falling for this. I plan on dedicating everything to our sweet kids. I mean it, Rose. Let me know what's up and how you are doing. I really miss you and being able to hear your voice. I'll try to call a little bit here and there, but I'll try to call a little bit here and there, but of course you can let me know on here when the money's good and I can get through to you. Give the kids my love, please. And then she responds on the 31st, New Year's Eve. She says, "Hey, Wade, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Christmas was really good for all the kids. They loved everything. New Year's are not really doing much. I'm out here right now building a fire. Just going to hang out, grill some food, and probably shoot off some fireworks if we can afford it. Christmas really ate our pockets, and I still have $10 on my card. I'm going to add it to the stamps so I can try to send some pictures. I never got the money I was supposed to get, but oh well, income tax is right around the corner. I'm maintaining enough to make sure all the kids are taken care of. So that's all that matters. Things are going pretty good. Kingston is asleep and Kelly's going for a walk with Grandpa. I'm sitting by the fire today. Or, sorry, I'm sitting by the fire. Today has been a rough day for me. There's some redactions, and it says, I actually just got out of bed maybe 10 minutes. Wait, what time is it? Let's see. 2:50 p.m. Just getting out of bed like maybe 10 minutes ago. Just don't want to really be around anyone and want to lay in my bed all day. LOL. I was up at 6 this morning with Kingston. He shit all over us. So I gave him a bath and then I put them on the bed and then he pees all over us. So it's just been a long morning too. LOL. How's everything else going on? Do you hear from any of your family? How many stamps do you have left? So I so I know how to split the so I know how to split some of them. I'm going to sit down and chill for a second while I'm free from kids for a few minutes and relax. Write me back soon. I'll have my phone on hand. I like I like the other stamps in a little bit. Talk to you soon. What? I like the other stamps in a little bit. Talk to you soon, Rosemary. I don't know why these are harder to read for some the way these are written or harder for me to read. I don't know. than the other ones. I mean, than the other ones from 2019. The wording, like getting all tongue tied here or whatever you call it. What I think is Rosemary, it's like a rebound thing. I think she was having relationships problems, had no one to talk to. So, like, just gave in to talk to Wade because Wade kept reaching out. So, I think that's all that was is like she's having this relationship issue. Well, you saw he just, basically sounds like he cheated on her and she didn't have nobody to talk to. So, she just kind of like almost like a rebound type thing, or you know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise, I don't think she would have, in my opinion, but just the situation she was in, it was like kind of like he was the only one to talk to type thing. Anyway. All right. So then Wade on writes back and says, let me make this bigger. What's up, my Rose? I'm so happy to hear that the kids had a great Christmas. They deserve something so fantastic. I know that you did all of them. I know that you did for all of them in every way that you could. Like I said before, you are the world's greatest mom. Even a blind man can see that. Yes, I know that you're in your feelings and going through the emotions with your emotions, acting crazy on you right now. I can imagine how bad that sucks too, to be down, even when you have no reason and don't want to be, but it's like you can't help it. To be real though, in a way, I feel like I can relate because the last few days I have been going through something where I haven't really wanted to talk to anyone in here. And the only thing that I've been doing is working out and reading my books. Sometimes people in social interactions just don't do it for me, and I just want to be alone. It was just hard as F being in this place for the holidays. Put me anywhere else. Put me around my kids. When I read that you are making a fire, it made me smile inside, thinking about you sitting around it, enjoying yourself and relaxing. Too bad I wasn't around to build it big and high. Maybe in the future we can do something great as a family if I ever get that opportunity. That's my number one prayer. Or that's my number one prayer, Rose. Remember that when we talk and now that we are getting a little closer, I just want for you to eventually be able to open back up to the one man who gave you your two children and that we can reconnect in some type of way. It's not like we ever have to be a thing again. You know what another thing is there's no punctuation. See, that makes it hard because I'm reading it and don't know when the sentence ends. I mean, there's some punctuation, but there's not enough. Anyway, it's not like we ever have to be a thing again. I would be more than happy being anything, just as long as I was a. Oh, does that go over? Yeah, that's it. Just as long as I was a part of it all. By the way, I don't have any stamps because I have to write someone else, and you can't choose who to use the stamps on. You just have to write, and if you have credits, it automatically uses them. So this time, do us a favor and keep the stamps all on your end. And when I write to you, you can just open them. But when you send it, pay for it so I can open it. I miss you bunches. Wait, what is it? When I write to you, you can just open them. But when you send it, wait, wouldn't that mean her always paying for it? So when I write you, you could just open, or is he saying he's going to pay when he writes her? Oh, anyway, um, I miss you bunches, and I'm tired of missing so much, man. I know that I'm missing all the best moments, but like I said, make sure to keep me up high in your thoughts and prayers, and know that my fight is far from over. And I still have, see what I'm saying? Why did it do that? Where's the, oh, and I still have the chance to make it out. Right back when you can. And she writes back on New Year's Day, January 1st. I'm going to have to make this smaller. Okay. Hey, New Year's Eve was pretty good. Spent it with my family and my dad, Jesse. Oh, and let me just say one thing. You kept bringing up if I would do this to my real dad or Greg. I disown them as family. They're not allowed around me, not my kids. I'm done. I'm done with that shit. I don't play when it comes to that shit, Wade. And you, of all people, know this. But yeah, I forgot to say that earlier. I haven't heard from all of them since John got kicked up and Greg is locked up. But bye bye, back to prison where they love to be. But anywho, Callie had a blast last night. She held her own sparkler by herself. First time. She wasn't liking the big fireworks. Kingston did though, till the ones that have a bunch of firecrackers that explode in the sky. LOL. He got scared on that one. It was too cute. His his bottom sticking out shaking, LOL. But yeah, we were in bed by 11. Kingston went to be at bed at 9:30. He was really fussy. Me and Callie stayed up. She's my little night owl. LOL. I got to sleep early all the time and sorry, LOL. I go to sleep early all the time and I leave cartoons on for her. I'll wake up around 2 a.m. for Kingston and she'll be hanging out. LOL. She's too funny. I tried sending pics, but I tried sending a picture, but it keeps telling me that it can't do it. So I don't know what's going on. I didn't have time to put more stamps on there, so I'll do that soon. I'm about to eat breakfast with Callie. I'll talk to you later. Try to get a call from someone to call us. Happy New Year, Rosemary. What does that mean? Try to get a call from someone to call us. Maybe she's saying try to get somebody to help pay for a call so they could. I don't know. Okay, and then Wade writes back. He says, "Let me start by saying how impressed I am and proud of you. Yeah, you are right. I do know that when it comes to the kids, you are for sure, you for sure don't play. They deserve that from you. And you never fell short of giving them that. I love that about you, to be real. I just wasn't sure if you would actually be able to disown them or not. Like, of course, well, I don't know if you'd be able to just, wait, hold on. I wasn't sure if you would actually be able to disown them or not. Like, of course, I mentioned it and wondered, but I didn't think you would. But you made the right choice, and it's best for everyone, including you. How long does John have left? And what about Greg? You said Greg was working in police as F before? Wait, police as F before? He went back, right? What? What does it even say? You said that Greg was working in police as F before he went back, right? Probably when they get out, they will try to contact you again because they're gonna need someone or want something. Your family with Jesse is so much better. I feel like and not into all the BS. And the kids can actually grow up around them and do right and be happy. I when you said that you wake up at 2 a.m. and Callie's still up just doing her thing, chilling, watching cartoons. That cracked me up. I can see her just posted up against something, leaning back and watching the show. She's already like you. Then on the cartoon and movie tip, like mother, like daughter, I don't know what's going on with the picture thing, man. And I went around and asked everyone in my dorm what's up and if their people had problems with sending pictures or anything. And they all said no, it usually works. I'm tripping over that because I'm dying to see you and my kids. Oh, yeah, this jail is different from Tallahassee. In here, you can't use someone else's thing to call because if you don't have money on your phone, it doesn't matter. Like we can't put money on our phones. The people we call have to have theirs loaded up. So if I use someone's thing to call you, it would be the same as me using mine. We still wouldn't be able to talk. I know I wanted to hear your voice again. I was craving it since the last time that we got to talk. I forget you had asked me what's up with the visitation, and I didn't tell you. But I have to wait a little longer to put you on my visitation list because from the last time that I had changed it, but by the time income tax comes in for you, I should be able to add you and we can do it up. That's what I'm really looking forward to, seeing you again and the kids. It sounded like the kids had a great time with the fireworks and all. LOL at Kingston's little butt shaking when he got scared at the last part. I wish I could have seen Callie holding her sparkler. I can't even I can't believe that she was able to do it all by herself. That's amazing. You're right, Rose. I really am missing out. Dang. Her Thanks for being here for me though right now and holding me down. It means so much to me that you are doing this. I'm going to be I'm going to work out for a while now cuz they lock us down in an hour. Hit me back when you can and try to play around with the picture thing. And then he writes her again the next day. He says, I'll do it. Rose, hope that you like the message subject. Oh, wait, what was it? Best BM. Baby mama? Oh, yes, you are, of course, the best. Being real, you know what I mean. I mean that to the fullest. No one can ever top you, and I'm forever grateful that you are my baby's mother. I made the right choice. Sometimes I lay back and think about my life in full, and I know that I have made a lot of mistakes and have regrets. But one thing that I know that I did right was you. I hit you back the other night when you had messaged me on New Year's and never heard back from you yet. But I felt like getting back at you because you're always on my mind, for real. Tell me all about the New Year's and everything that you guys ended up doing. You cracked me up when you told me about Kingston and how his little butt shaked at the last part of the fireworks. I could picture that in my head, and it made me laugh and smile. Oh, and Callie holding her own sparkler. Wow, what a big girl. I'm so proud of her that she was able to do that. I'm so bummed that you aren't able to push a couple pictures through to me on here. Like, you can't even imagine how my heart hurts and how badly I want to be able to see all of you. And there's a bunch of redaction. Then I got locked up to your mom. Maybe what? I don't know what the heck. Um, Remember when we were at your mom's place staying with her and we would sit outside and watch the planes land? If I'm right about it, you timed the planes and it was something like every 2 minutes and a couple seconds that they would come in and land. I could never forget all of that. Really, though, let me know everything that's going on with you and what's up with the emotions and just everything going on in your life with the kids too. So grateful for you, Rose, to be the better part of my life and for giving me those two little kids. Yeah, it's been you with them this whole time, and I haven't been around, but for what it's worth, I know that they are your everything. I'm just glad that I was able to play a part of it all. I told you about the phone situation, right? Yeah, I can't call from someone else's phone because no one actually has money on their phones. The people he repeats stuff all the time. The people that you call have to have money on theirs. So either way, you would have to have bread on your phone for me to be able to call no matter what. When do you think your income tax is coming in? And do you think that you can put money on the phone before then so I can call at least once in a while? If you're somehow able to put whatever on there, let me know because you already know I'm dying to hear your voice and maybe the kids if I'm lucky. Have a good night, sweet night, and take care. And then, so wait, what date was that? Let me see. So that was the second. And then, so almost a week later, she doesn't respond, but then he writes her back and says, "What's up, Rose? So I thought that I would let you know that I have court coming up this month on the 29th. A huge breakthrough has came up and it's for my good and benefit. The lawyers are really optimistic over it. You'll probably see me on TV at some point this court date. Did I tell you yet that I have 3 lawyers in total representing me? They became a team and decided to handle my case. Next later Next letter I will tell you their names so you can check them out for yourself if you want to. How are you and our kids doing? I wrote you back but didn't get nothing from you yet, so just wanted to go ahead and write. Plus, let you know about court. Remember you telling me that you were getting your own place and everything? Did that happen yet? And did you move in or are you guys still with Jesse? It's weird seeing Jesse now. Because I first I was thinking Jesse, but yeah, that's way before her. Um, wait, remember you telling me. Hit me back, Rose, when you can. Give Callie and Kingston a kiss from Daddy, Wade. And then she does respond on the 9th, and she says, "Hey, sorry, just been so busy and tired all the time. I got your message, and I tried to answer your call tonight and pay for it because I had like $5 left on the card, but it wouldn't allow me to get through. After I send this letter, I only have 2 stamps left. I'm not sure we don't have money on the card again, but I think it'll be soon. Then I'll put some more on here. I'll be getting my taxes at the end of February. I'm filling them on the 27th of this month. I'll be able to put a little bit of money on a few things on here, but majority of it is going to the new house and the car and pay for a license. I'm fixing to be set up on our own finally. God, my own place, and I get to cook big meals every night. The kids will have their own room out of my room. What? Never had my own room without kids, LMAO. I can't wait. Things are finally falling into place. And hell yeah on the court date. I hope it works out how you want it. Yeah, it'll be on the new. Yeah, it will be on the new and all over Facebook as usual, shaking my head. The whole world, everyone that I know, people tag me in your stuff, but I'm the first to see it anyway. I get first updates right when it comes out. You know me, I stay on your shit. LMAO. I know everything, LOL. Just kidding, not really. Kingston goes to bed around 8:30, so he's sleeping. Callie had way too much ice cream tonight, so she's on a sugar rush. She's laying next to me watching Finding Dory. Things are going good on my end. I'm almost done with this pregnancy, up to 5 months. And then there's redactions, and it says Gage is a small person, so I wouldn't want my little boy being small person too, LOL. Not too many ladies are into short guys. And Kingston's big mother effing ass next to him, so a little small girl would be perfect. LOL. I'm not playing Kingston. I'm not playing. Kingston is a really, really, really big baby. Like he's going to look exactly like you, maybe bigger. Callie's got my body, but your face. LOL. I'm fixing to lay here and see if Callie will let me sleep. LOL. Sorry for late response. Hit me up when you can. Love, Rosemary. Okay, and then he responds, "Hey, what's up, my love? Tonight I'm not doing much other than watching the NFL football game that's on. It's the Tennessee Titans playing against Baltimore Ravens. They are playing for the next spot to then potentially be in the Super Bowl. So it's a big game. I know that we are down to our last few credits, and that's when I remembered that on Saturday I get a credit for free to use. First things first, I miss you more than words can say. Your beautiful face and smile remain in the forefront of my mind. That's why it was so damn good to talk to you on the phone the couple of times that we had the chance. Lucky me, I got to hear your laugh, and that was all I needed to remind me of you and so much else that we shared. So tell me all. Um, Getting a headache, huh? So tell me all about the new living situation. How did you come across the place? And is anyone else going to live with you or just you and the kids? That's got to be like the coolest thing ever that you are finally going to have your own room. Like, of course, we love them, but you need your own space sometimes too. LOL. Is the new spot gonna be in Havana? I'm so proud of you for taking care of all these things that you guys need so bad. It's awesome to hear that everything is falling into place for you. To be real, after everything that you have gone through and the things that always used to happen around you, no one deserves a better life than you. You and the kids deserve everything great that this world has to offer. I want to I want you to get everything good because you have already been through so much bad. So what's up with the pregnancy? Didn't know that you were so far along already. You said that Gage is a small man, LOL. So let's all hope that this next one is a little girl so he can be small next to her big brother. or so she can be small next to her big brother. What does your mama think about everything? Or Mima? What does your Mima think about everything? And have you heard from your crazy ass mother? Does she still try to hit you up on Facebook? You got to mess around with the pictures on here. You got to mess around with the pictures on here. And if it doesn't work, you can send me a picture postcard through the mail. That would be great too. If you could, either way, that works. I really am dying to get to see the kids. LOL. I picture Callie with your body and my face. Do you still think about me when you look at her? Kingston's going to be so MF big, it's a shame. He probably could end up playing football his damn self or some other sport if he wanted to. I hope that he ends up being bigger than I am. Love you, Rose. I'm gonna finish watching the football game. And then he writes her. So wait, what day was that on? Hold on. I like to see how long. The 11th. So he waits about 6 days, writes her again, and says, "What's up, Rose? Are you and the kids doing good? Have you moved into your new spot yet, or are you still waiting? By the way, where is it even at? Where is it even at? Wrote to you days ago and didn't get a letter back from you, so I figured that you were probably real busy dealing with life in general and taking care of your two beautiful children. But I wanted to bring up to you that I got to talk to all three of my lawyers about a week ago, and they came across something huge in my case. That is good for me. They are saying that this is going to be what makes the case and shows that I am completely innocent. I wish that I was able to give you a full rundown on this news, but I'm not able to, only because the state's attorney office watches my mail. Really wanted to let you know that something good came up and it's for my benefit. Finally, something good. So, what's up though? How are you? How's the pregnancy going for you? And how are your emotions and everything else? Please let me know and fill me in completely because I really do want to know. By the way, I will be able to change my visitation list on 224 and put you on it. You're going to need to send me all of your info so I can put you down, your address and birthday. I miss you, Rose, so, so much. I wish that I was around to see the kids grow and progress, but one day I'll be able to if you let me." And then 123, he writes, "Hey, Rose, I'm thinking about you and I'm very proud. I can change my visit list on 224. I would like to add you, but I need your new information, address, etc. I know you're extremely busy with the kids, and yes, this phone system is a complete ripoff. Rose, I just want you to know that you will always hold a special place in my heart. You and the kids are always in my prayers. I believe God puts people together for a reason, and the kids are proof of that. It's a huge relief. You're such a stable mom to them. I miss our phone conversations. It's much more personal than a keyboard. I would like to call you soon, and hopefully, you're not too busy when I call. Hug the kids for me, and please take care of yourself. All my love, Wade." And then writes her again. Wait, what date was that? Okay. So he waits about over a week, writes her again. "Hey, my Rose, how are you? Been some time since we last spoke on here or the phone. I was hoping that you would still want for me to put you on my visitation list on 224. Then you could go online and set up our visit. I was really counting on being able to see your face, to see you face to face, and maybe even our kids. I know I never did a good job of showing it, but you and the kids are my everything. I'm going through so much right now, as you can probably understand, and you being here for me really makes it all that much better. You're my rose, my shining light in such a dark and cold place. I still always think about the good times that we did have and how we developed our relationship into something greater, creating two beautiful children. I also wanted to tell you good news that my lawyer shared with me. Did you hear anything about me on the news or over the internet about my court date that was the 29th? I know like three tripod cameras there with the news people behind them. The effed up part though was that our TV has been frozen and broke since the 28th, and it's still so it still is so when I came back from court. Couldn't even get to catch the news that night. So, could you tell me all about what they said, please? I get that you're going through the most right now, but I also know how strong you are. I pray that all is good with the pregnancy and that you're doing straight with your relationship with your man and that he is treating you like the queen that you are. He better have learned from his past mistake and be doing you right, Rose. Still wishing you that the pictures would work and you could send me some of the kids and you together. When are you supposed to be getting your tax return money? This month, right? Anyway, I love you to the fullest and miss you with all my heart. Give Kelly and Kingston a kiss from Daddy and tell them I love them too. So that's all so far that since I only have up till like February, that's all. So I don't know. I mean, it sounds, I'm sure she probably still does keep talking to him, but that's all that I have so far from what I have. I feel like I didn't, oh shoot. I feel like I didn't read very good. Hold on, let me see what this is. Sorry, just looking at my emails. Um, what is this? Um, sorry, I was just looking at some of my emails to see. Sometimes there's some good ones. What do you guys think though? I wish oh, I loved how she responded that one and then ah, yeah. Money orders, all wait, hold on, I'm just reading this. Oh, cool. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I'm just looking at my messages since I can't. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to think what I should do later because I was thinking about doing another live too, but oh, I don't even know what to do it on. I still have like all these messages, but I would like to do something different, you know? Um, what is this? Hold on. What is all this? All right, guys. Oh, thanks, Vanity. I don't think I thanked you earlier. I saw that and then I didn't even get to thank you. Sorry. Thank you. I was so like all over the place. And then hey, Ella, she lied. Hopefully, this doesn't affect her marriage now. Oh, is she married? I don't even really know anything about her right now. Oh, we don't want to see something. Hold on one second. I want to see. Hold on, because I had to. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Just want to see if I have any. I was going through my old files, so I was trying to find like. Hold on, give me 1 minute. No. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see something really quick. Some like the old files from. No. I was just going through like I was going through my old files and because I was trying to find some pictures of what pictures I had of him and her and stuff. So I was going through my old files and I like put some on my jump drive just to see like from this. I mean, this is probably how long ago? I've been doing this case for like almost a year now, but you remember this video? I don't know what it is. I don't know. Just some of the old files that. Oh, thanks, Trevor. All right, let me see what else. See what else. Just so since it's I got done pretty so this one because since it's still kind of short. I do want to maybe do another live though. I just don't know what I want to do it on. Oh, this is that one video. I forget who is that? The girl. Isn't it Courtney maybe? Or Kel? I don't know. Who's the girl talking? Is it Courtney? What else? Let me see. Here's that Joey. Supposedly, like the Joey that was talking to him from those last messages. What's this? Oh, I don't know. Some random. I don't know. Why is this even a video? Oh, I see. Have a little Tupac. It sounded like it was, but oh, okay. I don't remember this picture. Huh. Wow, it was before all his tattoos. I don't know. What else? Let me see. I have tons of old files. I just grabbed one of the folders because it had somewhere it had some of the pictures of him and Rosemary. Where are they? Oh, here's like an old school picture. Where are they? This one's the best. With this tooth. That's how I want to remember. Yeah, right there. That's what he should be. That was from that day, right the day he got arrested. See, so it doesn't look like he has a tooth right there, right? Even right there, and then this is like broke right here. So that means all these are broke. More than one of them are broke then, because they're all shorter. And we saw the other picture where they were all, hold on. Where's that? Hold on. Okay. So they're all broke. He cracked like all of these. Look. Hold on. Let me go like this. So like this one looks cracked. This one, they all look like cracked. And then it looks like this tooth's gone or like something way up. Yeah. Haha. Karma. I mean, now you got these jaggedy teeth that are probably all rotten out now because if those are all cracked like that and he didn't get any dental work, they're probably all rotten. And like just listening to that one phone call the other day, that Joey one, where Joey's like, well, what should I get you? What do you want? Just get sweets, all sweets, all sweets. So you know he's just getting like all his canteen or a bunch of sweets. It's probably not brushing his teeth, no dental care. So all that stuff that's cracked right there, I mean, they're probably all like rotten out. So the one thing he used to have was like, ooh, the women all liked them. Well, nobody's gonna like you. I mean, that's the only thing you had for some reason. Nobody's gonna like you now if they come and visit you. And well, I mean, I guess he doesn't have the option. Like he wouldn't be able to, like probably kiss anybody or like be close to anybody anyway. But I was thinking his teeth are gonna be all rotten out. It makes me laugh. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Cuffy. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Um, let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to show. Oh, what's this one? Oh, looks all freaking wasted. Hold on, let me. Oh, these are the breezy ones. That's why. So when I do go over the breezy things, I want to bring up her old like things he sent her or she sent. Remember he like sent her cards and stuff. I have all those ready. Okay, good. Wait, I guess I didn't get the ones with. I have some of them with him and Rosemary, but I feel bad. Like I just blurring her face because I mean but uh, where I don't know, guys. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna figure out, and then I might pop on here. I don't know what I'll do. I know I still have these messages, but I like almost want to do something different, even though I do want to get these read. But I don't know. Let me see what I want to do, and then I'll just watch out. Watch out for me. Watch out, and see. Um. Uh, all right. Would you guys be interested in Alexandra's, like her, because I had hers individually, and if I do those, I want to do those soon because they've been talking about her. The new phone calls that have been coming out have been talking about her. So the new batch, I took out all of her and his call, all her and his messages from the new batch. And so I wanted to read them individually like I did here, but there's a lot. And those are just the ones from those 900 pages. There was a lot, from the other batches I got, but I'm not going to do them all. I'm not going to get them from all the batches that I already read, but just from like this new group, this new 900 pages, I took them all out. So it looks like it could be interesting where he's like whatever that drama is going on that they were talking about the phone about different people. It looks like, they're talking about that. I don't know. You guys probably are more familiar with all that than I am, maybe, but all right, I'm going to end this so then it doesn't get too late. I'm going to figure out what I want to do here. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I would never like make fun of somebody because their teeth. Why won't that won't let me? It's not letting me highlight your comment. It won't let me highlight anybody's comment, guys. Am I froze? Can you guys see me? It's not letting me do anything on the screen. What interviews, Cuff? Find the interviews? What interviews? I don't know. What do you mean?